MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's the home opener of this new season. Between the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Danny Santana is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a cold strike, too. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Digging in, Joe Mauer. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Throw over to first. And late reactions, and they got him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And Mauer's going to get himself a base hit. Digging in now, Ben Paulson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Fouled back. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Lined hard to center field. Kiermaier is there, 2 gone. The relay. Throw won't get him. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Too high, 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
And it misses, 3-1 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. Hoping to cash in here in the 1st inning. Runners at the corners, 2 away.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He pulls this one into right, and there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and the Twins are on the board first, 1-0. Into the box now, Miguel Sano. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And he pops him up back behind second base. Duffy is there, and the side is retired. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
Leading off for the Rays, center fielder
Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over, and you're going to have a W.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in, Matt Duffy. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Grounded to short. Throw will be in time to first, and Hughes is looking strong here. 2 away now.
Batting third.
Standing in, Corey Dickerson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Now the pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Evan Longoria next. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Now a swing by Longoria as this is sent on the ground to short. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Standing in, Jason Castro. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jason Castro.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball four. Max Kepler is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball one.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Longoria trying to get there, but he won't get there. It falls in. He'll get it into second, and the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. Hit out towards second. Miller is there. Underhanded flip. The second for one. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Catcher.
First pitch coming now from Hughes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. Digging in, Brad Miller hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Now Hughes readies the 1-0. A cold strike on the inside corner.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
And he misses 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, It's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. Stepping into the box, Colby Rasmus. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Hard hit ball to second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up to the plate, Steven Souza. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he gets ahead 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Danny Santana. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Danny Santana.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Dickerson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
First baseman number 7.
Digging in to try it again, Joe Mauer. He singled his last time up. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Dickerson comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Paulson. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Kiermaier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now to the plate, Logan Morrison. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
First baseman Logan.
Here's Hughes back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Santana on the move, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder Kevin.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Rosario scoops it up on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Up next for
digging in for his second at bat, Matt Duffy. 0-for-1 here in the early going. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Paulo Orlando. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Paulo Orlando
breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Stepping up now, Eddie Rosario. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Just got a piece to the right side. Morrison gloves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
Sano.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Ready for another chance? Jason Castro reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Corey Dickerson will start things out here for the Rays, to be followed on deck by Evan Longoria. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And another foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Stepping in, Evan Longoria comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Chopped weakly to the left. And he is in there. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's in there for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1. So coming to the plate, Brad Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Santana going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Up next,
now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. A swing and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Now at the plate, Steven Souza, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Max Kepler.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11.
Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Drilled to first. Morrison's there, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in once again, Danny Santana. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a looper to left. Here comes Dickerson, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Logan Morrison. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
First baseman, Logan Morrison.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Down the first baseline. Now another 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if
there's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swing and a liner. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Shortstop, Matt
Here's the
Duffy.
first pitch to him. Matt Duffy is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. One run, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more. Corey Dickerson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming now from Hughes. Hit softly on the ground to third. Right to him. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So here's Joe Mauer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
First baseman number 7.
First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
But he will come on strong out there and right and pull this one down for the first out.
How about him?
Digging in once again, Ben Paulson. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. In there at the knees, strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dickerson on the move. He makes the play. A great catch on the run. Striding in once again, Wilson Ramos. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Catcher Wilson.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Weekly hit to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 13.
Ready for another shot now. Brad Miller. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is pulled into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in to try it again. Kobe Rasmus.
Fielder, Kobe Rasmus.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Again, he sends it out of play. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Eddie Rosario.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Ready on 1 and 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Up next for Minnesota.
Here's Miguel Sano. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Sano.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rasmus has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the
Jason
Twins.
Castro, the catcher, is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Right fielder.
First offering on its way.
Kepler.
Max Kepler is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. In the dirt here. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Brad Boxberger is into the ball game now as he'll make his fifth appearance.
Brad Boxberger.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the traditional.
Digging in and looking for more, Logan Morrison.
And
he comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And another throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's a look over to first. 0-1, here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now a flare out toward right center. Santana sprinting after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. So digging in now. Corey Dickerson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a south. To face the
number 15, Glenn.
First offering on its way. Oh, a little looper over short, and it's going to get in there for a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th. Into the box now, Evan Longoria. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Longoria.
Ryan Presley takes the mound to try to.
Now pitching for Minnesota, number 57.
First delivery to him on the way.
Presley.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But He led off it. I don't know how, but he did. This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Wilson Ramos is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Kepler's there for it. He makes the catch, but the tying run breaks for the plate. And he is out at the plate, trying to extend the lead. Striding in, Jorge Polanco. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Jorge Polanco.
Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. That misses. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Dickerson is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in, Joe Mauer. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
so
for the
with a
Rays.
left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun. Byung-Ho Park will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. And now to the plate, Brad Miller. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Second baseman, Brad Miller.
Buddy Bashirs is on to pitch out of the
Twins. Number 62, Buddy Bashirs.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santana on the move. 1 out. Ready now, Kobe Rasmus. He was a ground out victim last time up. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Lays off 1-0. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Throw into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Up next for Tampa Bay, designated hitter, Steven Souza.
Steven Souza is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. For Rasmus, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Logan Morrison will be next. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away. Kevin Kiermaier comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Orlando has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is out at the plate, trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down. Now in the box.
Leading off for Minnesota, the designated hitter, Ben Paulson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Dickerson has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Paulo Orlando. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Danny Farquhar answers the call from dugout as he'll try to
number 43, Danny.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Comes set with the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1-1. Here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Alex Colomé. The call here is
number 37, Alex Colomé.
First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Gloved by Miller. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. And the big bat for the Rays this afternoon belonged to